when he came the first time, there was a period of time involved. He was born in Bethlehem, then ascended from Bethany some 30 years later. That's all referred to as his first coming. Understand? So his second coming has two major things in it. His coming for and his coming with the church. His coming for is the one that we are just dealing with in 16 and 70 of the previous chapter and other verses there. Now here we're talking about this part of his return. And the Lord's day is always set apart from man's day. This day in which you and I live today is called man's day, because man does the judging. When the Lord returns, he is the judge, coming back as King of Kings and Lord of Lords to sit in judgment. Today is man's day. This is the Lord's day he's talking about here. In 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3, but with me it's a very small thing that I should be judged or examined of you, or of man's judgment. The word judgment, man's judgment, that word judgment is the word day. Man's day. I judge not my own self. Today is man's day, because he does the judging. So cometh as the thief in the night. The whole emphasis here is to indicate the suddenness and the unexpectedness and an unhappy surprise. Another usage would be secretive and unannounced coming. Thief's not going to tell you ahead of time he's coming in at 11:15. And when you find out he's stolen all your jewelry, it's an unhappy surprise. It's with the suddenness and unexpectedness that he comes. The day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. You see, you can't put the characteristics of a thief upon the Lord Jesus. But the parallelism is the suddenness, the total unexpectedness of it. This becomes clear and elucidated as we get to verse 3. For when they, who? The unbelievers, the census man of the world. The word for is omitted. See, the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night, when they shall say. If I'd had to put verses, I'd have never made this verse 3 a verse. I'd have carried it right on. When they who? The unbelievers, the census world man. Shall is omitted. When they say peace and safety. The word peace deals with circumstances. The word safety deals with being unshaken about anything. Safe and secure would be another appropriate translation. But when they shall say peace and safety, or safe and secure, everything's hunky-dory, wonderful, then, time, then, sudden destruction. The word then and sudden are both emphatic in every text. It's when they say, well, boy, we're living on top of the heap. Everything's hunky-dory. We got peace every place. Everything's safe. Circumstances are fantastic, totally unshaken about anything. Then, sudden destruction. And the word destruction is the word Olethros, O-L-E-T-H-R-O-S, literally means utter and hopeless ruin, not physical annihilation. Cometh upon them, upon the unbelievers, the senses, man, world, and the people, as travail upon a woman with child. The word travail is the word Odin, O-D-I-N, long O, literally meaning birth pangs. Upon a woman with child could beautifully be translated as birth pangs come upon a pregnant woman. Because if she's with child, she's got to be pregnant. And this comparison, the sudden destruction, is really neat, because like the thief cometh in the night, here he talks about peace and safety, and then sudden destruction, which is absolutely utter and hopeless ruin for him. And he uses that figure of a woman just at the moment of the birth pangs. And if you're pregnant, the birth pangs are inevitable. You know, you're going to have it. It's going to be there. You see, if you're pregnant, that body will trigger itself at that point, which is called birth pangs. Travail is called. Birth pangs is a much better word. It's inevitable. It is sudden, and it has a degree of pain with it. Those are the three characteristics. And they, the unbelievers, shall not escape. They can write all the books against the coming of the Lord. They can do everything else, say they don't believe, still not going to escape. Because he's coming back, and when he comes, that's what's going to happen. Verse 4, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Both the word but in contrast to the unbelieving world, and the word ye are both emphatic again. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. These are all like metaphors. Darkness, it's a figure. These things in here are just loaded with emphasis. The emphatics, the figures. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. See, the word darkness represents sin and evil, unpreparedness, this kind of stuff. That, in order that, the Greek word is hina, H-I-N-A, meaning in order that the day, has a definite article in front of it. The day. What day? The day of the Lord, one we just dealt with. The day should overtake you as a thief. Should overtake. The word overtake is kata lambano. That day is not going to come into manifestation and hit you as a thief, because the signs of the times are known to the believers. Yet the believers do not know the times or the seasons exactly of his coming. But when they cry peace and what? Safety. And Matthew 24 is a lot of other stuff. That's why the believer is not overtaken with surprise, with the suddenness of it. Only the unbelieving world, because they're not expecting him. Man, there he is. All their friends are gone who believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Another wonderful reason why it's not going to is the manifestation of speaking in tongues. Your speaking in tongues tells you that you belong to him, and therefore you're going to be in the gathering together. And he's not going to take you as a thief. You're not going to be surprised like a thief. Verse 5. You're all the children of light, and the children of the day. We're not of the night nor of darkness. Here again, the for ye. There's no for in your text in King James, but there is a for in the criticals. For ye. They're both emphatic. For ye are all children of light. This is the text. You know, children come from daddy and mommy, not light. Therefore, it has to be a what? Figure. Sure. The word children, of course, is the word huios, H-U-I-O-S, meaning sons. The word light is the word phos, P-H-O-S, from which we get photography and all those photos and everything else. But this word, there are a number of words for light in the word. This is the P-H-O-S, which means absolute. You know, you can have grades of light. Understand? Light, lighter light. Okay, this is absolute light. We are sons of the absolute light. That would be a very good literal translation according to usage. For you all are sons of absolute light. And this conjunction, the huios, the sons of day. D is omitted. Look at the structure. The sons of light, the sons of day. Light, day. We are not, and the word not is the word meaning absolutely not, of the night nor of darkness.